let's say it's late 2018 or early 2019, and you're like, I want to play a car game, but what car game should I play? That time, Car Tycoon wasn't the most popular car game of the Car Tycoon. I mean, there were like Vehicle Simulator and all those other games, but you wanted a simple car game that you wanted to play because you were young and you liked cars and you wanted to play a car game in Roblox. Well, let me take you around the game that started and also motivated some of the most popular car games now, or car tycoons now. So we in this video, we are in Vehicle Tycoon. This was the most popular car tycoon in 2018 and 2019. Unfortunately, this game was, I'd say, discontinued in maybe 2020 or 2019. The game didn't die because it just became unpopular. It died because they stopped releasing updates. Like, there's even the buildings that are still not even, like fully detailed yet. And you may be asking also, why am I a bacon? Like, bacons now have such a bad reputation, which it just sucks. But back then, these bacons were some of the nicest people, and they didn't have a bad reputation. And this was my first ever avatar. This was my avatar that I made. This is nostalgic to me. I didn't have Robux back then, so I just had bacon hair and just really simple clothing. But sometimes it's just good to just come back to where it all started, you know. Now, I don't have all the cars because this account was made in early 2019 or late 2018. And I have another account which unfortunately I lost the password to, which is created in like early 2018, which is where I got all the cars. But here, I kind of missed quite a bit, so I don't have all the cars, but I do have the best car, like most of the best cars. I don't have any game passes because I was broke as hell back then, so I didn't have anything. But the game was still fun to me, and I love to play this game. I have 50 cars, and I mean, some people still come back here to play. I'm not sure if these people just found out about this game or are they just different alt accounts. But it's glad to be back here. Now, let me actually, if you guys have never played this game and you guys are pretty much newer to Roblox, this game was like the most fun car game to play. I mean, Vehicle Simulator was also really fun. That game unfortunately also died due to like the lack of updates, I guess. And this was the dealership, so you can't change the cars in the dealerships. And when this car game first came out, they did not have upgrades at all. Like, they didn't have any upgrades, and this was the first car you would start off. Very iconic, as you can tell. If you play Dealership Tycoon, or like... Yeah, I think Dealership Tycoon is inspired by Vehicle Tycoon, and this was the first car you get. And it's funny because these games, they had like actual names for the cars. Like, they didn't have like licenses or anything, but back then, kids weren't ruining car games. Kids weren't like spam reporting car games for having modeled cars. BMW we even had BMW. We had the Corvette as well. You can see the little car out of that right there. We got the Mustang. This is the iconic Mustang. This right here, the Mustang GT. Now I think this car was remodeled because I don't remember it having this style of grill, but we got the Mini Cooper, which also is pretty close to the Dealership Tycoon Mini Cooper. Up here we have the statue. So this is based on the Tesla Roadster, which never came to this game. We got the Huracan, Performante, we got the Ford GT with the Ford logo as well. We got the Rimac Concept 1. And this was just, like, the Rimac 1 was like the coolest car for me back then. And this game, I think the first ever car that I really fell in love with from this game was the Vision GT. This car was like, I never stopped driving this. This is like one of the best cars. And now let me actually show you guys around. So let me change to a different car. So this is Bugatti Veyron. Like, this is the one, I think, if you guys watch Stratman, he used to have one of these. But I mean, back then he didn't have it, so, but in this game, this was like, I think this was my first ever, I would say my first ever hypercar I actually bought. Because I bought this car, like, this was like the last car I've ever bought. We even got the Centenario. So some cars I don't have because this game, as I said, this account is a bit newer than my old one. With the Terzo Millennial. just all, we even have the Mazzanti Adventura, that you know the developers back then had taste. Because they have a lot, we have a lot of cars that not even like the best car games now even have. Like, it's just insane of how much they've gone, and like, it just sucks to see the game die. But I mean, people still play it. We even have a Honda Civic Coupe. So let's just drive around in the Honda Civic Coupe, and let me show you guys around. So this was added in 2019, like late 2019 for Christmas. And the Christmas update was the last ever update this game ever got. So everything, as you can see, there's still presents around, all that. Still snow. This is like a and of course, and this is something I want. VehicleTycoon, if any of the devs are watching this, please add this. It's like when you can drive to like a gas station, you can park up, you know, just park a car like right here. Jump out, and you can just walk in here. And I love to like kind of hang out with friends here. And you can just and look at this. You can come here and you can buy stuff. Now I always bought the most expensive stuff because like I had so much money I just didn't know what to do. So you can eat. Unfortunately, you eat it like one bite, which is that's actually pretty new because back then you could eat it like infinite times. And I think there's another store. It's like a burger store. Also, teleporting is also really new. We got different dealerships. You go up to the dealerships to buy the cars, which is pretty cool. We got the restaurant, so we have to get out of the car to do it. So here we got the burger restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna spawn my Chrysler. Yeah, underrated car right here. I think this is the SRT. Yeah, I think this is the SRT. Oop. Yeah, the cars are very instant in acceleration, so it's really hard to park. But we got a burger. This was the place to come. Every time when I played this game, I would come here and just buy a burger every single time. And you can see it's a $20 burger. I kind of forgot how expensive these things were. Like the Bloxy Cola was like the cheapest. So I'm gonna buy everything. I would do this every time because making money in this game is also really easy. You can make millions in just seconds. I have no game passes, but you don't really need them. You could buy them to support it, but there's no point of buying them now because the developers probably haven't checked out the game in like so long. They also have the Devil 16. This is the prototype version. I mean, they're all prototypes, but just eat everything that we bought. Just eat everything. Yeah. Oh, just inhale the burgers. Inhale everything. Another cool car they had was actually this is a Roblox car. They actually had the demon. So this is the demon. Like, I didn't drive it a lot, but I did like the demon. They also have some other cool cars, like they got the Audi R8, they got the Nismo, the Porsche GT2 RS, no GT3, not GT2. No, this is not an RS, this is just the GT3. They got a Bentley Continental GT. We even got the Aston Martin DB9, the Ferrari FF. This was, I think this was the first ever game to actually have this car. Car game at least. The Mazzanti, no other car game has this car. No other car game has this car. They might add it sometime maybe, but most of them do not have this car. And it's actually, that back then I thought this car was really ugly because I was a stupid kid. Now, I mean, now that you're older, you kind of see it and you're like, wow, this car is beautiful. I don't know why it's in green. My favorite color was like red. It was like red or blue. Yeah, I think it's like blue. Tesla Roadster, which isn't the fastest car. Happily. And we got the Terzo Millennial. Look at this. And to be honest, the models are actually really good. Like, back then, models may not have been the best, but they were still really good. Look at that. And you can tell the game is old when some of the cars have glitched, are like kind of glitched. So if you look at the back here, like you can see through it. And they're not gonna fix it because this game hasn't been updated in like. I mean, it will say it has been updated because maybe the developers may have checked on the game or something. But no, this game has not received a single update in like 5 years. Not a single update in like maybe 5-6 years around there. Got the Lycan. Even as the logo as well, like this game has a lot of brands, but they're not licensed. But there's no point in even like reporting the game. Even if you want to be like an idiot and report the game, nothing's gonna happen because they don't run the game anymore. This is a Corsa. I thought this used to be. I think this used to be an MC12. That's not a Corsa, but it doesn't matter. We got a Koenigsegg 1. Man, there's so many cars in this game that not even like the best car games now even have. I just coming back to this game is like it's so nostalgic. There's so much cars that I want to drive in other games. They even have the Aventador. I forgot some cars that they do not have. They don't have much cars because back then developers weren't like the craziest. Now we've got Driving Empire, having all these car brands, which is like a really good game and all. We got VehicleTycoon. And I think after this game started falling off, Car Tycoon took off. That's when Car Tycoon took off. Once this game stopped updating, Car Tycoon became the car game to go to like for dealerships. And it was the car game to go to until Foxy decided to ruin the game. We even have a Cayman. I think we do have one in Driving Empire now, for sure. But it's just good to be in this game. Like if you guys want to test it out, like just look at history. Like this was the Car Tycoon game. When you wake up and you're like a kid and you want to play a car game, this was the first thing that came to mind. And this game wasn't crazy popular. I mean, it was like back then, but now it's just forgotten. It's just a wasteland or like a ghost town now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always wanted to make a video on this game. Like, just wanted to show you guys what it was like in 2018, 2019 when you woke up and you're like, I want to drive a car, but what game? Oh, we got someone in here. I want to drive a car, but what game should I play? And this was the first game to come out in mind. VehicleTycoon. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.